Hello and welcome back to another video on Friends Car Repair Corner. So today it is another mini video. I've got a few things that I want to get done, finished with the Mini, and then I can start moving on to the Mondeo and all the things that I need to do with that. So the things that I need to do with the Mini, one is this door lock. Okay, getting this done is winding me up that, yeah, when I unlock my car, it doesn't unlock this. It unlocks the passengers, but doesn't unlock my driver's side, and I'm the one that's going to be driving, so that's annoying. I want that fixed. Another one is what we're going to be doing in today's video, which is the radio. So I know previously the owner that I bought it off had said that, yeah, he had tried lots of different things, different head units. I've got like another 2 or 3 of these inside. A fuse box had been replaced, the amp as well in the boot, because it is the Hamon Kardon, if that's Hamon Kardon, or however you say it, system. So yeah, but I have watched some videos and I believe all I need to do is run a wire. It seems there might be like a break between one of the live wires between the fuse box down here and the back of the radio. I've seen someone fix it like that, so that's what I want to give a go today. I have got a fuse tester thing as well, or a voltmeter, so I'm hoping that that might actually help. I might have to do some YouTube videos on how to use it and stuff first, but just to remind me, because I've used them before. But yeah, first things first then, I need to get all of this dismantled so that we can then start looking at this radio. So to remove the radio, what I need to do is remove some T30 screws. So there, and there. So that's the 4 here. I also need to lift this up and undo some in here and just there and there. I believe they might be 15, T15 or 20s. That will then give me access to this where I can then lift this up, and then these will then become loose, and then I believe there's then 4 screws for me to actually then remove the radio, because I need to gain access to the back of it. So let me loosen all of this up and I'll come back to when we can remove the radio. Okay, so once you've done the 2 there and then in there as well, can lift that up and then sort of pull away. These then come down and then give you access. So it does, there should be 4 in here. Obviously it just looks like I've got 3. So let me get those out and then we can gain the access to the back of the radio. Right, and apparently once they're then removed, you should just be able to, oh yeah. It's probably one of the easiest radios. You don't need no universal tool kind of thing. And here we go, here's my radio. So I believe on the videos I've watched there is like a cap on this bit here that tidies up the wires onto here, but mine's obviously been removed, but yeah, that's fine. Right, next bit then I suppose is going to be getting all of this part so I can then test one of the live wires all the way across to, I need to figure out which one on here. Okay, it was quite simple. I was able to sort of pull it away from the back bit sort of there, and then sort of pull down, and yeah, I've been able to wedge it out. I believe there should have been a bolt up there, but again, because I know this has been investigated before, there wasn't, so I have been able to get to the back of that fuse box. But yeah, as you can see, the light is still on, so before I go any further, what I'm going to do is disconnect the battery, and then I can continue. Right, so battery's disconnected. You can see everything's dark here now, everything's dull. Right, so it's this connector that we're looking at here, the blue one, and it's then the pin number 2, which is that red one. Okay, so what I'm going to do, so basically what the video that I watched was that there was a break between basically there going then to the radio up in there. So what I'm thinking of doing is basically snipping the wire, adding a join into it, like a joiner, with then another wire then coming out from it to then basically run to the radio and see if that then powers it. So let me try and figure out this spaghetti mess. I'll do everything and then I'll show you what I mean. Right, okay, so I've got a chuck block, I think they call it. So I've snipped one end, put the chuck block in, that's the other bit here, so I'm going to stick that back in so it's like the original wiring still there, but I'm then going to add in this additional wire and then yeah, basically route that then round to the radio and see if it gives me power. good news so far then. So, wired the battery back in. We have power to the radio. However, there is no sound coming from it. So, to like the speakers or anything. So, I need to have a look at that quickly. But what I believe that I need to then do is I've got power to the head unit, but I think I also need to do the same thing for the amp, because I have the Hamon Kardon speakers. It's the amp that actually runs the sound, etc., and it's not in here, and the amp is in the boot, and I believe the leads I need to access are around here where I can get my permanent live. So I'm going to start dismantling the seats and the amp so that I can then test if it is getting any voltage. Right. What I'm also going to do, instead of trying to fight around in here, I'm going to see if I can try and remove this sort of panel here so that I can gain a bit more access to the actual amp bit here. I have removed the seat, but I didn't need to do that. There was no wires underneath it. I believe I'm going to take one of my live feeds from here, so I need to get my voltmeter out and test which one is a live, and then try and run a cable across to that and see if we then get power. So let me start dismantling this. I think it's just a few screws. I've taken out that one there and there, so I've got this one here to do, and that might just kind of give me enough to pull this away. So let's give that a go. I got there, removed this panel here. This then allowed me to then, pop this then out. I then had an additional screw, which was like, just up there on this bit here. And that's now, giving me enough space, and I can actually now, see all the cables. Right, okay, so what I'm gonna do is I've got this cable. I'm gonna wire this into the same one that I've wired over there, because it's all on the same fuse, radio, amp and CD changer, which I haven't got plugged in at the moment. So as I know I've got a 12 volt power over there, I just want to test it before I start doing anything here. If it doesn't work, then obviously I've got to go somewhere else. But gonna get the power from there to the unit, and then from there using this lead then to the amp, and we will then see if we have sound. Check the fuse is good. Got the 12 volt power going into here. From here, I then just running this brown lead to the amp. So moment of truth then, let's see if we've got any sound. Yes, I can hear static. Good stuff. Right, let's, yes, get in. Okay, very, very happy with that. All working. Sounds like all the speakers as well. So now it's time to tidy up and actually wire this all correctly. So now I know that it is a 12 volt. I think I probably will get one from in there. Hopefully there's a 12 volt live, rather than me running a lead all the way from here to the back of the car. I just think that's going to cause, I don't know, electrical fires or something like that. So going to tidy all of this up, make sure that all of the connections are tidied up, got electrical tape around them, etc., because I do not want any electrical fires. So let me tidy all of this up, and then I will show you what the car looks like once all done. Okay, so everything back together. So fingers crossed then it does still work. Key in, okay. Power. Do I have? Oh, I do. Okay, cool. I don't want to play too much because I don't want to get done for copyright.
Radio 3, it's just approaching.
Perfect. Okay. Happy days with that. Radio now fixed in my R53 Mini Cooper. So if you have liked this video, then please do like. If you're not subscribed, then please subscribe. And join me on the next one. Bye, guys.